What's up, guys? This is Sin and I'm back with a new top 5, and today's top 5 is top 5 fairy types. Fairy types are a new addition to the game as far as Generation 6, and they've really changed the game a little bit. The way their typing is, and there's not a lot of fairy types that I like looking at the list, but there are, like, if I really like them, I really like them. So my list was kind of hard to come up with. But looking at some of this Pokemon, I mean, they're still pretty good, and either some of them are really good or some of them are really cute. But anyway, make sure you guys respect my top 5, and also leave your guys' top 5 in the comment section below. And let's get this top 5 going on. Togekiss comes in at number 5, and I've never had a Togekiss before, to be honest, but I've heard it's pretty powerful. I mean, yeah, it comes from the crappy Pokemon Togepi. Like, let's face it, Togepi is kind of booty. But I mean, if you evolve it into Togekiss, I think it's pretty powerful, and you know, it looks pretty cool. I assume, you know, it's not terrible looking, but it's not the greatest looking either. But I mean, you know, I've heard it's like really powerful, and a lot of people like using it. Now that it has the fairy typing, it just, you know, makes it more powerful. So I hope to run into a Togekiss one day. I just, you know, hopefully I get one off of Wonder Trade Systems or something like that, because raising that thing is a pain in the ass, because Togepi kind of sucks. But Togekiss, you are number 5. Number 4 is Gardevoir. Now, Gardevoir was originally just Psychic before Gen 6, but as soon as Gen 6 hit, it became Fairy type, and it also got a Mega. But I'm not a big fan of Gardevoir, like, completely, like, soaked into the Gardevoir hype. It's very, very fragile. It's not as good as what people make it out to be. Just my opinion, of course, but I don't think it's that great. I've had one before, and I really didn't like it. So it wasn't my cup of tea. So, maybe if I use it as a fairy type instead of just a regular psychic type, maybe I'll find it to be more appealing. But I mean, it's still a good Pokemon, just not my favorite. But hey, Gardevoir, you're number 4. Number 3 is Gramble, and this is another one of those Pokemon that I really haven't used, but looking at its moveset, it looks like it could be a very good Pokemon to use. It was originally just normal type before it gained the fairy typing in Gen 6. Its design is still pretty cool. Has that big bottom jaw with the big sharp little, I would say, fangs, and that's part of its body. But it still looks pretty cool. Not really a lot to say about Gramble. I'm hoping to get one day. I do have a Snubble in my egglog that I caught and then traded in for an egg. Maybe I can raise it to become a Gramble and then maybe use it in FFAs. But right now, it's still a Snubble, so it's not a big deal. But hey, I hope to use a Gramble one day in my FFAs, and hopefully I can turn it into be a beast. Who knows? But Gramble, you are number 3. Number 2 is Dedenne. Dedenne is so cute. I don't know what it is, but it's just so cute. And you know, I've seen like a couple of episodes of the X and Y anime, and every time I see that Dedenne, I just want to like give it a hug. That thing is adorable as fuck. Yeah, it's like one of those other Pikachu like rip-offs, I'd like to call them. Another Pikachu rip-off, like, you know, the ones like Pachirisu, Emolga, Plusle and Minun. You know, those Pokemon. But I mean, Dedenne has got to be like the cutest little shit like ever. Like, it's electric too, which makes it even more nice. I don't know about how it would look competitively, but just looking at it, I just want to give it a hug. It's just so cute. I just love Dedenne's little look. It's so adorable. I just want to give it a little hug, like I said, like a million times already. But I absolutely love Dedenne, and it's number 2 for that reason. Number 1 is Sylveon, and for very good reasons. Sylveon is fucking power. I've had one in well, Naturia, but I mean that's a ROM hack. But they did have like Gen 6 moves on there, so it's all good. So they had like Moonblast, Moonlight. You know, I think they even had Play Rough on there. But you know, it's a really good Pokemon. I absolutely love Sylveon. It's one of those evolutions. It really grew onto me the more I started to use it in Naturia. Probably the only fairy type that I've ever used. regularly is Sylveon. Sylveon is really good. It just absolutely sweeps. So this thing is power, man. I recommend, if you, it's really hard to get to. It's really, I don't know how hard it is. I've heard it's either really hard or really easy for you to get a Sylveon, because I know you have to go into the, you have to have 2 fairy type moves, and you have to have gotten 2 hearts in the ME. So I think that's how you get it. I'm not sure, but that's as far as I know. But that's how you get Sylveon, and Sylveon is my favorite fairy type for that reason. It's just power. And that wraps up this week's top 5 on top 5 fairy types. Like I said in the beginning of the video, make sure you guys put your top 5 in the comment section below, and we will do more top 5s next week. This will be going up today on the Super Bowl, so this will be like the only video today, guys. No egg lock, but there will be returning egg locks tomorrow. So of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button for if you're new to my channel. And until next time, my name is Sin, and I'm out. Peace.